guys, thanks for being here. We are going to a carjacking that occurred in the city of Robbinsdale. Armed carjacking ended up on 55 and I think it was Logan Avenue in Minneapolis. We're not too far, just left Home Depot actually in Plymouth. So I heard this come out and figured we head over there. They've got one in custody. They've got multiple agencies responding. They have a perimeter set up in Minneapolis. Suspects that believe they stabbed. I'm hearing reports of someone, I think the victim possibly been stabbed. So we are en route. How's everyone doing this fine evening?
Minnesota, Henry, Edward Union, 535.
So Robbinsdale is one of the encrypted radios. Also, an update on Lily out of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. They do have a suspect in custody. They are.
EMS code 3 to 1000.
I did update that photo.
Like facial injuries and stab.
So that is the victim that they just called out, facial injuries and stab wound. Yes, there was a chase out of Crystal at 1244 Brooklyn Park, assisted on a police chase earlier today. Again, both those cities are encrypted. We cannot hear what goes on, so we don't know until they do the press release. Brooklyn Park, I believe, had a different search going on, or a chase. They had another chase last night. We're about 4 minutes out from this scene.
Code 41936. For we're going to change that. We're just going to do an article search. We can break down the perimeter.
All right, so they're breaking down the perimeter. They're just doing an article search now. I don't know if you guys remember watching the video I had, I don't know, maybe a year or two ago. There was another police chase out of Bloomington that ended right up here at Theodore Worth Parkway and Highway 55. Lee, are you there? So this is Theodore Worth Park, if you guys are familiar with Minneapolis.
On this stolen vehicle, can we take down the patch cell tap one?
We'll go patch. We'll be able to handle it. That's 402. We can take on the patch.
It'll clear 1932.
Oh, my battery's extremely low. All right, let me try to figure this out. Sorry, guys, I was not prepared for this at all. There's a stolen vehicle. Some Minneapolis canine.
Lady 234, checking in status.
What's the name of your canine?
That's Taz.
Tess? Okay. Everybody loves the dogs.
Yeah, I know. I know. They can hate us, but everybody likes dogs. So.
Well, you know.
Good thing, you know what I mean?
I've never seen a cop bite anyone, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's because we have hands.
Well, that's true. So this is, they got a couple Robbinsdale squads out here. So this originated in Robbinsdale. Here's another Robbinsdale squad there. It's a Robbinsdale officer there. That's one in custody. All right, guys. Hey, I'm Star. Thanks for being here. I'm going back to the truck. It's a little chilly out, and I don't have my tripod, so. So, guys, I was actually debating on Chippewa Falls, but then opted not to. I am working on the John Thompson one. I also am working on the Duluth one as well. So the officer was acquitted in Duluth for shooting through the door, the closed door. He was found not guilty. I'm working on John Thompson. There's so much. There's so much. John Thompson has been a problem since he dealt with Tony, since he dealt with Capital. And I mean, it's just, I don't get him at all. Tony is a Minnesota Guardian. He's not active anymore, but there was an original video with him and John Thompson. So that's a stolen car. I believe the victim has facial injuries and a stab wound. Also, the lady that shot the guy in her yard, I'm working on that video too. So hopefully I'll have all that put together here soon. Tony never went to jail. I haven't talked to him lately. I know he had sentencing at some point in time. I'm also working on the updated video for that as well. I got all that body cam I gotta download and put together and all that fun. I hate editing. Just so you guys know, I absolutely hate editing. I'd much rather go live. So, I'll take you down the alley. So apparently the suspects ran down the alley this way. So there's multiple suspects that fled, but they did get the one guy. But this is Minneapolis. It's not much different than St. Paul, except there's fewer potholes, I feel like. Fewer potholes and a lot more crime. Hey, Mike.
A walk-in stab victim. However, the location they gave us for where it occurred is not valid in the city, so we need somebody to go double check on that.
460 copies.
You're out in Detroit, Mike? Good luck. Hey, Ashland, Wisconsin. I bought a truck out there. Was that like 10 years ago, I think it was? I bought a truck out there. I drove all the way out there to buy an old S10. It was pouring rain and super bad windshield wipers. It was not fun driving back. If you guys haven't had a chance to catch some of my videos, definitely seek them out. I appreciate it if you watch them. I get more views on my live on patrols than I do on the videos. If I'm in the area of where? Canada's in the house. Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know if I'm out there. But I figured it's a nice sunset, so I figured I'd stay alive as I head back back to Home Depot. I got a couple more items to wrap up on a bid. I've been crazy busy on a bunch of things, so you know, work is real. Yeah, Jess, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everyone's here. Illinois is in the house. But yeah, I seen that call come out, popped up on Twitter quick, and then I jumped on, turned the radio on, and fisherman in the box. I can't believe you're awake. You're like me. I don't think you sleep. Yeah, no, I don't carry dog treats with me. I probably should. Believe it or not, those dogs are smarter than people think they are. As you can see, a lot of the canine tracks. They don't even care that I'm there. In fact, the people care more that I'm there as the officers care than the dogs. They know what their job is. So it is 39 degrees. We're in Golden Valley now, just out of Minneapolis. Yeah, Jess, if you want to come for a ride along, shoot me an email, minnesota.news.now@gmail.com.
Not 650.
Yeah, there definitely wasn't much to see. A lot of mainstream
Or
coverage.
75 copy.
So it's a tragedy out in Chippewa Falls. Chippewa Falls isn't bad. It's an hour and a half from the cities here. It's not a bad drive. Maybe do some cop watching out in that area too, in Madison, because it's just north of Madison. I believe it's Madison. Yeah, yes, it was a this one was a juvenile that was arrested, and I think there was I believe four more that got away. I did see Robbinsdale, Minneapolis, and Hennepin County Sheriff's Department. But it is a gorgeous sunset, so I figured I'd stay on, show you guys the sunset. Oh, Eau Claire, that's it, not Madison. Thank you. Copyright strike? Who got a copyright strike? Snowing in Detroit, nice. Or no, just north of Detroit. Yeah, we got some crazy weather. Just got into the city of Plymouth, where I have a few videos. Quite honestly, guys, I never thought I'd have the negative interaction with this city that I've had. But they are changing just like everything else. Yeah, if you guys want me to head up to Duluth, definitely contribute to that. We're trying to get about $1,000 raised for that. I just got my packet, my discovery packet in the mail, so I got to go through all that. Detroit's a whole different world out there. Yes, thank you, Mike. Yes, everything costs money, and if I get enough money on YouTube, I can get, I can definitely make more trips and do this more. But it comes second to my full-time job until I can get scaled back on my full-time job. So one thing I thought about, if I could get all of my subscribers to donate $1 a month, I could do this full time. And what's $1 a month to somebody? Not much, right? All right, guys, I am going to I have thought about doing that, doing the paid subscription. I've always struggled with doing things like that, or even asking for money, just because the goal is to get the information out there for everybody. But money's a real thing. I never knew. I just bought a new tripod. It comes with a unipod inside, so it's constantly spending money. I got to do the valves again in my truck because I tried to go the cheap route, replace only the bad one, but now the valves are starting to make, or the lifters, sorry, not the valves, but the lifters are making noise, and this is a known problem for this truck. So that's going to cost me, by me doing it myself, my labor, and about $500. And what else are we looking at? I think I got to replace both my front hubs. Don't know quite yet. But yeah, everything's money. Money's a real thing, guys. I mean, if you own a car, there's always something. And I don't drive one that's cheap. Oh, that's a good idea, Nick. Thank you, JK, for the $4.99. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, that's the thing, right? We're always tipping, right? And that's something I don't think people realize. Again, thank you, Mike. I appreciate the $4.99 too. This is a problem because I just got a report of auto theft. So we heard in one weekend about the bald eagle that was saved with the broken wing here in Plymouth. But what they did not put out is the 2 stolen vehicles One of them had a dog inside of it. They did not put out a structure fire and a vehicle fire. Those are things that we missed just in the city of Plymouth alone. And there's a lot of things that happen here. There was a murder that happened at the Red Roof Inn that we actually just passed. Oh, thank you so much, Jess. I greatly appreciate it. And Mike, you hit it right on the head. These encrypted radios are putting people at risk. And it's not putting out these stories that are out there to scare people. It's to inform you guys not to be complacent and to be aware of what's going on in the surroundings. We're on the road here. I'm going to take you to the city of Medina. And again, I didn't get this story put out either. Again, that's the problem with me editing. It takes me so much more time to edit videos and put them out, and I don't get the views on them. So that's a huge problem than I do on the live on patrol. So we're gonna go out to the city of Medina because I'm gonna show you guys where Rebecca, the independent journalist that Bob talks about, they investigated her on a Saturday for trespassing, where Drunken Hutch's vehicle, where she got those pictures. I also got the camera footage. That cost $30 to get surveillance footage on a thumb drive from this agency. The agency that claims to be transparent, that first denied the request because they said it wasn't their footage. Which is a huge problem. Public information is public information. They showed up at her parents' store for an investigation in Eden Prairie. So they drove from Medina to Eden Prairie at time and a half in a city vehicle to investigate on a possible misdemeanor trespass. And I'm gonna take you guys there to show you where this happened, or allegedly happened, to take pictures of Drunken Hutch's car, where they insinuated that she planted evidence in his, or planted items in his vehicle, which then, after their big investigation that got done was over, they concluded she never trespassed. I didn't calculate the number of hours, but I'd probably do another one just to put the whole video together to show the waste of this. It is absolutely mind-boggling that an agency can sit here and waste money on a nothing case. I would have laughed when they called me. Okay, so now we're in the city of Medina. Their population's just about 20,000. This is a huge city, like land-wise, huge. It's actually a very rural area. Yeah, well, he also said he was, he said he wasn't driving. And then the police report also said that he was grabbing for his gun holster, and not his gun. Any one of us that did that had a gun on us in a holster, probably would have shot us. But no special treatment, and his stuff was wrapped up within 2 weeks. I just got discovery for a 5-month-old case in Dodge County for 2 misdemeanors that are going to run concurrent. Absolutely insane. If I'm convicted, which the worst case scenario, talking to a criminal defense attorney, is a fine. So think about that for a minute, where my rights were violated down in Dodge County for filming a standoff, and they're willing to take it to a jury trial. I mean, it is absolutely insane the amount of money our government wastes on dumb things. So you see how rural this is, how quickly this goes rural. And this is still Hennepin County. We're in western Hennepin County on Highway 55. This is where you have primarily car deer accidents. So I'm going to take you guys to the area where Drunken Hutchinson's patrol vehicle was taken. This is going to be Hennepin County Public Works. Nope, we're in Hennepin County. Oh, I'm not going to plead. It will go to a jury trial. So this is going to be the Public Works area. So you can see this facility here. Hey, Bouncer Slab, thanks for being here. This is a huge building, a huge complex up here. So this is the facility. This gate was not open, and you see the no trespassing sign there. That sign was not here when Rebecca came up here. And they, yeah, Mike. And so when she went into that back area where his vehicle was, that there was no sign saying no trespassing, and the gate was wide open per surveillance footage. So this is the same route she took. This is where she drove into. There was absolutely no trespassing that took place. I don't know why they drove all the way down to Eden Prairie on a Saturday at time and a half. That officer, I think, was making $34 an hour. So at time and a half, on top of that, driving a county vehicle, think about the amount of money that was wasted. And again, the worst case scenario, it would be a trespass warning, telling her not to come back to the property. That's it. It's not even a crime at that point. It was all completely intimidation. And any of us that have been out, we don't get intimidated easy. So it's just unreal. I'm going to show you. We'll go swing by the Medina Police Department quick. And I even tried to look through that surveillance footage. I spent a couple hours going through it. An SDS-100 is a great scanner, but as you can hear, it's quiet. There's nothing going on. And here's the other thing. That, even though it's in the city of Medina, it's county, so it falls under the jurisdiction of the sheriff's department. So I don't know why the city is investigating something the sheriff's department should be investigating anyway. And we'll take a quick tour around the police department to show you how small this agency is. Yeah, clearly, Mike, you are 100% right. It was clearly just an intimidation to try to intimidate media and press. I don't get it. But I will tell you, I already put the data request in for the video that State Patrol did, the one that I put the picture out, that I was able to attend. I learned a bunch of things in that meeting. It was held by the National Press and Photographers Association attorney. There's a lot of footage in there. I was able to talk to him a little bit about the Dodge County incident. I've emailed him in the past. He's super busy. So this is a combination. Oh, look. Never know what you're going to find when you come to these places. It's like the fire department's here. So this is Public Works. They got Hamel, Loretto Fire Rescue. It is Medina Police Department. So you can see it's a small department. We will, Medina Entertainment Center, Medina Ballroom is right here to our right. They have a little hotel. I don't know, I know in the past they had flea markets.
I think we'll enter to acknowledge on an auto theft, and then I'll try
I'm gonna swing through here too. So I have a lot of things go on here, comedy shows, concerts, all sorts of cool stuff that happens here in the city of Medina. I know in the summer, I don't know, I think they still do the flea markets. They have the Medina Inn right there. And you can see the relatively new construction of all this stuff right here. This is all new construction last, I'd say, 10 years. Yeah, Mike, shoot me a text when you get back in town, and we'll have to meet up so we can get that program updated. Thursday? All right, sounds good. Well, all right, guys, I appreciate everyone for being in here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please do. I greatly appreciate it. It helps boost the algorithm. So I am going to go ahead and end the stream. I do appreciate everyone for being here. If something else pops up major and I go live, make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have your bell notification rung, so you get notified when I go live, because you never ever know what we're gonna get. Never know when stories are gonna pop up all over. And make sure you guys check out videos that I've released too. Chicago or St. Louis? I don't know if I would go to, I probably would never do Chicago. St. Louis, I'd have to check reciprocity in those states. There is none for Chicago or Illinois. But I have no problem doing that. I was actually thinking of Atlanta now. Atlanta just passed their constitutional carry. So Atlanta, Georgia has opened up for that. So reciprocity that. But you know, it's just I have to read up on the laws in different states before we start doing this stuff too, and also having the radio programmed as well. But yes, I would love to hit other states. I do plan on Duluth. St. Cloud area has been super busy. Wisconsin. So I do appreciate it, guys. I am gonna probably grab something to eat here and sign off. So I appreciate everyone for being here. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.